What is up, YouTube? What is up, Jet Nation? Sean back with another episode on the JETS Jet Show. Happy to be back with you guys. Today we're going to do a positional breakdown and review of the cornerback position. We've definitely made a lot of moves in the offseason at the cornerback position, so we do have some stuff to talk about. Before we get to that, though, we're on the road to 100 subscribers. We're in the 80s right now, so if you like the content, like, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you get notified of my next video when it's released. And of course, comments. I love comments. I love hearing from you guys and discussing what your thoughts of the topics are. So, getting into the cornerback room and the cornerback, depth chart. We have 9 corners on the roster right now, so let's run down them pretty quickly. Michael Carter II, Isaiah Dunn, Brandon Eccles, Sauce Gardner, Javelin Guidry, Bryce Hall, Justin Hardy, DJ Reed, and Rashard Wild Goose. So out of these 9 guys, I can tell you right now, this is a deep group. I already believe that Sauce, DJ Reed, Bryce Hall, Brandon Eccles, and Michael Carter II are all locks for the roster. So those are 5 guys right there. That leaves 4 guys left. I do think, I don't know much about Rashard Wild Goose, but I'm going to just basically, with some of these other guys on this list, I'm going to cut him off the roster first. So then we're left with 3 guys. We're left with Justin Hardy, Javelin Guidry, and Isaiah Dunn. I do think we can, when we talk about Isaiah Dunn, he had one little shining moment last year. He had a really great pass breakup in the one game. That was all we really saw of him. I don't really know what to think of him. I know he was one of the, highest paid, if not the highest paid, rookie free agent last year, and people were really high on him. Thought he should have been drafted, and the Jets scooped him up, and people are excited about that. So I do think he could clear waivers and definitely would be a practice squad guy right off the bat. So I'm going to throw him there for now. So what we're left with is we have the 5 guys that I said were locks. Michael Carter, Brandon Eccles, Bryce Hall, Sauce, DJ Reed. We're cutting Rashard Wild Goose, and we're going to cut Isaiah Dunn and bring him back onto the practice squad. That leaves us with Javelin Guidry and Justin Hardy. Okay, I could see both sides of this. I don't really see Hardy much, contributing much, on the defense. Obviously, he was brought in as a rock-solid special teams guy, a special team ace. Brings some great leadership, especially to that unit, and he's great in the locker room. Javelin Guidry gives a little bit of something on the defense, but I have to say, I was not impressed with him at all last year. He got burnt a whole lot. Michael Carter went out for a while. He came in and he didn't look good at all. I think he gave up a touchdown. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember which game it was, but he gave up a touchdown like the very first play he came in the game. I haven't really seen much that gets me excited about Guidry. So I think going into training camp, I think Hardy's your number 6 guy in this group, making the roster. And unless one of these other guys somehow shows that they could be a special teams ace and knock him out, but I don't see that happening, guys. I really don't. I mean, you could, if you think otherwise, let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what your guys' thoughts are on that. But when we look at the other 5 guys that are locks for the roster, DJ Reed, Sauce are definitely starting on the outside. They're locks for that. I think we go into training camp with Michael Carter II as the starting slot corner. And he played very well last year. I was very impressed with him. I really like, what he showed on the field. But you also have Bryce Hall now and Brandon Eccles coming off, rookie and second year, second seasons that were pretty productive. And I could see either of those guys transitioning into the slot. So I do think they will push Michael Carter in the slot. I do think Michael Carter still wins that job. I think he has a leg up. I think he is more of a prototypical slot guy than the other two. But what I do like is having that depth there that's got some experience the last 2 years and can really push Michael Carter. I think if you look at it this way, either Michael Carter's going to get pushed and he's going to be really good and you're going to have a really great, starting top three corners, or if one of these guys surpasses Michael Carter, they're going to be good enough where they're going to make that third corner spot really good and make the overall secondary and unit really good. You guys know I love Sauce coming into the draft. Everything I've seen from him in OTAs and mini camp and everything like that, this guy's going to be a stud. I love DJ Reed's physicality. I think the secondary is going to be. I think the secondary is going to be really good. I think it's going to be much, much improved on last year. And honestly, I think it might be a top 10 secondary in the league. Not top 2 or 3 or anything, but top 10 for sure. Got some young guys, but I think these guys could really develop. And one of the things I love about young players is after they get a little bit of experience, their confidence level goes up so much. That they think the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? These guys start buying into things. They don't know anything different. So that's pretty exciting for me. I think this is going to be a good group. I think it's the deepest cornerback group the Jets have had in a very, very long time. Even when we had Darrelle Revis and Cromartie, I think we were very top-heavy back then. Those two guys were an unbelievable pairing. Definitely first or second best pairing tandem in the league at the time. And I would put it up in the top 10 probably of all time, cornerback tandems. But I think this is definitely the deepest. They were lacking depth back then. So, like I said, you guys like the content, you know what to do. Leave me some comments. I want to know what your thoughts are. And I guess I will see you on the next positional overview and breakdown.